Hello everybody, I'm Peter Globe, and today I'm giving you a video explaining why I don't think Ava and Jestro are going to be in the next seasons, or may not be their original part of them in season 5 or even 6. And yes, I am still proud of looking like a crystal monster. In your fucking faces, bitches! And I am Talia. And I've been trying to convince him to look different, but he's just really determined to look like a crystal monster. I know! But let's stop ignoring what a genius I am to look like a crystal monster. Let's go on while we're all here to see Jestro and Ava. Dude, everybody makes fun of you by looking like a crystal monster. How is that great? Now, one thing we need to know about before we go on with Jestro, we need to make one thing clear. What Jestro was, a character standpoint. Because sometimes they do have characters, but yeah, they don't use them or just have them as background characters. I mean, you could go GX in season 4 pretty much made something like that with Bastion. And doesn't Family Guy does that quite a few times, having characters just being backgrounds? I mean, I'm pretty sure in 2 songs, 2 black women appear. And that's it. So yeah, before I go on and on and on ranting about all the other stuff, let's address Jestro. I would think I'll take Ava, you take Jestro in this point. Fine. If you don't want to make me look awesome, you can take Ava. No, I'm just a female and would make more sense for a female to say instead of a guy who thinks looking like a crystal monster is cool. I do look cool. You don't look cool, you crystallized bitch. Hey, how dare... Yes, Jestro's character was the fact that he was a jester, which kind of go without saying by his design and name. So see, if you name your kid Jestro, don't you kind of basically are telling him that you need to be a jester? I mean, what the fuck is up with that? Now yes, Jestro was a jester, but unlike some other jester who were laughing with him, they were mostly like laughing when he made a bunkerly mistake. I mean, that's his whole thing. I mean, everybody either hated his performance, laughed at him whenever he made a mistake, or generally not be interested, but then when he, made a mistake, it was like said like he was like basically violently saying, watch me or something. Which is pretty legitimate. I mean, he wants people to laugh with him, not always at him. And considering the Murloc was always a showboater, it did make sense why he would be broken. So for Montrox, it was pretty easy to convince him to be a villain. Isn't it kind of an original thing? I mean, how many villains do happen by that? Does America still so Ladybug Cat actually have most of villains like having something similar to that? Well, yeah, that's true. That's not the most original story. But the unique thing about that thing was that, unlike some other villains, Jestro was constantly brainwashed to be evil in the first 2 seasons. I mean, every single evil book that Montrox ate, he somehow got that thing, even though he didn't even do anything. I guess that's something about the evil book or something, but who really knows? But that was it. Then in season 2, at the ending, when he found out that people do laugh with him basically whenever he just makes straight up jokes, doesn't like, try to make a performance or something, he just likes it and becomes good. Even Murloc says that there's no evil in him, even though he's basically covered with evil in nature in second episode. But let's not focus on that stuff. Let's just, agree that he at least done good when he decided that it's self-performance, he used to make jokes. Then at the end, he was, trying to help them and stuff, and he was done good. And basically, automatically, everything was reversed. I mean, there was some kind of a monstrous mental thing, but that was understandable. Then in the next seasons, they were kind of weird with that. I mean, it was kind of thinking that it's going to basically be the same, like him being more, or basically have the somewhat similar mindset, but every time that'll be is that he'll be turned evil, like with Joker in one comic, it basically states he had him now that he was a fictional character, but since that was irrational for them, they threw it out. And then he was reasonable. That's what I think they were going for. But considering the ending in season 4, it doesn't go that way. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, that would be an interesting way, but considering they were trying to make heroes more likable, and Lego Nexo Knight's power is the fact that heroes aren't, super liked. I mean, they're not hated, except Lance, but just generally not really that much of a favorite things. But yeah, so he's basically gonna be in prison. Literally, I mean, he's probably just going to be with Ronaldo, with Ronaldo being angry at Ronaldo for some reason, like authors and stuff. Wait, why didn't you include him? Because Ronaldo was just a character to decide to make, so every time they would destroy a bunch of their Stone Warriors, it would make any sense how they're still keeping them. So Ronaldo wasn't much of a character, as you can imagine. Now let's stop addressing Jester's character, and let's go address what he may not be in the next volumes. Now, first thing that I must note is the fact that his sets, there's no sets been revealed, the picture's his name or something. Wait, why does that matter? Oh, you see, my dear princess or bitch or whatever. In the previous seasons, Jestro got his set. In first 2 seasons, he got two of his sets, which was Jestro's Evil Mobile and Jestro's Volcano Clear. Even though it should be called Montrox's Volcano Clear, but I will let that slide. In the 3rd season, he got his new set, which is an Evil Mobile. But as you can clearly see, this one, he doesn't have that. There is Clay's Jungle Floor, Swamper's Destroyer, Lancer's All Terrain, and Kingdom Interest Installation. So yeah, not any Jestro. And because he's like one of the main villains in the first 4 seasons, it doesn't make sense unless if you're not going to have him be a main villain. And that's just by the marketing standpoint. The next problem with Jestro is Runa. And what I mean with that is Runa is basically going to be Montrox's number 2. Literally, I mean, Runa is technically for Montrox a better version of Jestro, and because when they were revealing their sets names, they were also kind of implying that Montrox is more than less going to have his own physical form. So remember, Jestro's whole thing was the fact that he was basically supposed to do Montrox's job because he couldn't do it because he was a cloud and a book of monsters. I mean, that's literally what they're called. Wait, why is he being considered Book of Monsters and Cloud of Montrox instead of just Montrox? I don't know, marketing or something? Now yes, with Runa, Jestro being in wouldn't really make sense why they would need him. So I guess they're just going to leave him or something. But that's it. I don't really understand. I really think that's like literally pointing at that thing. Hell, even the possibilities of the new villains doesn't really imply Jestro will be the number one thing. Hell, if anything, Ava seems like she'll be the one to get mind control or something. But yes, with Runa, they kinda implying that Jester's not going to be needed. Or maybe he will be used as like a third magical person or something, or maybe there's gonna be more. Like Marcha is going to try to get every single magical person everyone who can basically use magic except Clay and Melloc. So they'll help him or something, but that's really it. Like maybe he'll need 4 something. Who knows really? Except the warriors, of course. I guess that does make sense. Now the next thing we should be addressing is what I already said. Armstrong was needing Jestro for the whole body thing. So now that Moonlight going to have his own body, he wouldn't really need Jestro. And because of the army thing, he could simply have Runa do that. So yeah. Unless if they're going to have to do Jestro being needed for this isn't really the number one thing if you look at that. So yeah, Jestro isn't really needed by Monstrox. Hell, even the Nexonauts may not even use them. Hell, the only reason why Monstrox even used Jestro was because he needed somebody and he was the easiest one to get. So that's if he's going to have like a secret connection with Jestro. I generally don't see him being used by anything because of Runa. Wow, it feels like the other two just combined. Yeah, that's true, but come on, like it makes sense that we address the fact that he isn't going to be needed, and the whole one who is basically going to be Monstrox's number 2. So I say it makes sense. Now, to Ava. Alright, it's best if I am the one to say it, because you'll be just creepy and it seems like you're kind of glitching. Don't tell me that I'm glitching. I'm crystallized, bitch. You're such an idiot. Now, let me address why is a character who's been basically used instead of Melloc, because Melloc was only able to give them the magical spells, but since he was kind of a digital form, I mean literally, when his first set was released, he wasn't even a minifigure, he was just a piece that was used to, be a hologram or something. So yeah, Melloc was needing her for these types of stuff. But now with Melloc and Clay basically being able to just do that with their thoughts, it kind of destroys Ava. I mean, with Robin, they can use him for building the new weapons for the new monsters. But with Ava, they don't really have any use for her. So that's pretty much the reason why. Now let's go to why we feel or we think that she might not have her normal role. And with Jestro, it was kind of implied he's just going to be a side character at most, but she might be appearing more often, and a lot longer, but just not herself. And it is, like the other said, the reason why she might not be in is because Clay has a magical hand and Melloc's kind of a giant mech armor. And considering the battle, he didn't have any side effects, so yeah. Not needed at all. You could just, why did you make that specifically when there was just, bitch, I decided to look like a crystallized monster, and you literally have a miniskirt that I'm shocked actually hides anything. I don't think logic is something I have. And again, like with Jestro, it makes sense. Why she would not be be, used by the heroes at all. As if Murloc somehow gets destroyed in the first 2 episodes and Clay loses his magic, which, by the naming of the episodes, as you can see here in season 5, doesn't really state that. I mean, the first episode's called The Evil's Coming. Well, yeah, that is implying that Marshall is going to make a return, but not really that he's gonna be destroyed or anything. The next one is Sirens, which is just going to be a problem for the boy, the knight, except Mela because he's a robot. Well, actually, Life Force in a robot, but who cares? Again, he might be just damaged or something, but nothing else really. I mean, nothing like Robin can fix. And consider those episodes are 20 minutes long. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense that he'll be that. And, well, these monsters are gonna be in water, so that might be the only problem why he's not like just that. And to be honest, Lego Nexo Knights fights are usually end as soon as they get the thing that allows them to destroy them, so nothing really else special. So with Murloc, he'll still be more than less in. I mean, nothing damaged, nothing like that, so yeah. Now with Heart of a Knight, again, that might be just Macy episode, like her being stalked or something, because, again, she might be the only one that's not going to be damaged or something. And, again, doesn't really say that the kind of a Murloc's going to be in. Super dangerous problem. But the next 2 episodes, Armored Bad Boy and Be My Bad Boy, do actually kind of state that Ava might have her appearance, possibly her first appearance, outside just being, somebody just calls them something. And that's it really. Because in this episode, because one of the biases I think I've read recently was that she's kind of those more hidden, shy, romantic types of people who have a lot of love, but they feel uncomfortable when you explore them. They have like a secret diary or something. An episode like Armored Bad Boy and Be My Bad Boy could be her episodes, and she's been the most in, but her entire character could be destroyed by some god, some monstrous son or something. I like to make a fanfiction, and there's Monstrous' son. Monstrous releases him, and then he has some kind of a romance with Ava because because of some kind of a spell. He's the same age as Ava and all that stuff. I'm not gonna go into it. You would sound like one of these weird fanfictions. Or just, oh please, like has never anyone like it's a shocker that Monstrous didn't have a kid. Just say, I mean, I don't know how long he was among evil, but still, how long do you think he wouldn't have a kid? But I thought this episode was saying why they might not be in the next seasons at all. Well, yes, that is implied, but I mean, generally, they might not appear specifically. Just as their characters, what they were originally supposed to be. You don't change things. Now, the next episode is TBI, which, again, that might be because of Ava being turned evil by a monster, one of these villains, new ones. Because, again, the 2 episodes there do kind of imply Ava being, something. And her character might be destroyed that whether you could literally just say that character is completely different. So, possibly. Olympiad of the End. Yep, nothing else really. Yeah. And Ice Cream. Ava just, I don't know really. Darkness and the Heart Attack. I mean, none of these episodes, except Darkness, really imply that Murloc's armor, or hell, even the Heart Attack thing, imply that Murloc's armor will be destroyed that much. I maybe he'll be broken or something, having trouble focus or something, but that's it. They don't imply that he'll be in super dangerous condition. So yeah, the episodes don't really specifically state that the titles don't really say that he'll be in that kind of a destroyed and Clay losing his magic. So, except if they're gonna try to make Ava, switch sides like with Jestro they did 2 times. Which, honestly, we just get the titles and the bias for Ava, so there's not much we can say with that. So that doesn't really make sense when you think about it. Now, that's all we can say for titles, so yeah. For me, it's basically like saying they might appear, but what they weren't originally, they aren't going to be like they usually are. I mean, seriously, except 4 and 5 episodes, I really don't see possibility of having Ava do anything the next season. So yeah, just as no reason he'll be in, and Ava basically would only appear in 2 episodes, where it could just be Macy episodes. So yeah, nothing else. Now, I'm Peter Globe. I hope you like this video. I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And I'm Talia, and I can't wait to see you. Oh, shut up, Talia! For goodness sakes!